In the last episode of the Max Carlson Road to Glory, you saw the Tennessee Volunteers fall to the Ohio Bobcats. Facing a tough loss, Max decided to go out with his friends, and despite being old enough, went out and had a couple of drinks. However, unfortunately, news broke that he actually got arrested. He got caught with a fake ID, and so hearing it from the Tennessee head coach, he decides to ultimately cut him from the squad. Matter of fact, it was so bad of an incident that only one team, one college decided to take him. And it was a Division III school called Greensboro College. You've seen the Madden iteration of the long shot. Can he come back to Division I football after falling all the way down to Division III? We're about to find out, man. Alright, so this is John Jake Gaming. This is your boy Jake on the mic, and if you listen to that intro, then boy oh boy did we have a fall from grace there. We went from being the starting quarterback of the Tennessee Volunteers now to resorting to have to play at a Division III school, so that's definitely tough. But, you know, we can't only control what we can control at this point. We made the mistakes in our freshman year, and, you know, now I'm just looking to kind of move forward and try to get our way back to the top, as you saw that schedule right there. First play of the game, though, gonna drop it back like old time's sake. Happened to find a lot of my old high school teammates at the school. I guess a lot of them did decide to go to this Division III school. During their first year, they went 2-8, so we definitely have a pretty big challenge to lead these guys back to the promised land, maybe to a Division III national championship. We'll just have to wait and see. In the meantime, though, I throw an interception. Thankfully, the other team fumbles the ball, and we actually get the ball back. Second and 10, though, gonna drop back the pass, throw it in really tight cover into Fian Naguyan, I think is his last name. If you happen to know the actual pronunciation of that, let me know down in the comments, because I probably butchered it. But second and inches, we're gonna hand it off to our boy Alex Howe. He gets it in for the very first touchdown of his Greensboro Pride college football season in Division III. Next drive, though, gonna start off dropping back in the pocket. Got a really clean pocket to work with. Gotta scramble out. Gonna scramble to the right hand side, break a tackle, and I get out of bounds, but not before I get an 11-yard run. Very next play, I'm gonna run the exact same thing. This time I get a pass off to Craig Ostrander. He gets me 11 on that play. Moving the ball pretty well. Reminds me of old time's sake. Slinging it around with my old high school teammates, because, you know, Division III may not have the highest quality of play necessarily, as we're just kind of getting what we want right now. 20-yard gain from Gio Ciara, and then gonna drop back in the shotgun one more time to Alex Howe. He gets me an 8-yard reception for my very first touchdown pass of the game. But we are most certainly not done yet, though. 3 minutes left. I break multiple tackles, get out of the pocket. I'm escaping. Multiple guys are chasing me, but they can't catch me before I get out of bounds on my own. 13-yard gain on the play. That's that old me from before freshman year, as I throw a nice dart to Gio Ciara. First and 10 for the Greensboro Pride. Gonna drop back to pass. Craig Ostrander, he's gonna miss a defender, and he's gonna get in for an easy 50-yard touchdown. That's already my second TD of the game. Coming in hot in my first game at the Division III level, despite the slow start with that interception during the first drive. But we're now starting to get a rhythm, and we are most certainly hot right now, as I get another pass to Fian, but he gets tripped up just outside the 10. It's all good, though, in the hood. Gonna get it to Weisbecker, who gets 13 yards and sets us up with a really nice first and goal on, looks like about the 1. Gonna do one more play action, but this time I get absolutely drilled on the play. Gonna be second and goal. Everything's all good in the hood, though, because I get it to Ostrander one more time, and he gets in the end zone for me for my third TD. Next thing you know, we actually get a turnover that puts us on the 1. So I'm just gonna go ahead, scramble it in for the to the end zone, and I get my first rushing TD and my 4th total touchdown, and it's only the first quarter. Kinda having a Jalen Hurts like renaissance in his very first game against the Houston Cougars, as I throw another pass for 16 yards. Just gonna go ahead, keep the bleeding going. Don't want to let these guys have any chance to get back in this ball game, as we are here at home on the Greensboro College Stadium, which is actually a really nice stadium, I'm not gonna lie. It's unfortunate that they struggled over the past few years, but they do have a really nice stadium, and I thought I would point that out to you guys if y'all ever go see a Division III football game. Speaking of Division III, gonna drop that pass. That would have been a touchdown if we actually scored on it, but next play though, gonna run this speed option, and I'm gonna run it in all by myself for my 2nd touchdown. So just putting in a lot of work, showing that, you know, we still got it and we still deserve the opportunity to play Division I football. GOCR is going to catch this ball for me for 7 yards, and then as we're lining up here, 3rd and 3 for your Greensboro Pride, going to drop back the pass, get to Ciara, but it's dropped for an incompletion, and we have to punt it away for the very first time. But luckily for us, though, we get the ball right back quickly after it looks like a brief drive for the Ferrum College Panthers. Just continuing to exhibit our will against this football team right here, as I get a nice clean pocket. The offensive line is doing just a fantastic job of protecting me, and I certainly love it whenever I have that kind of protection, because I get to do cool plays like this, get it to Fian, who gets a nice one-on-one opportunity, and just like that, we're just about to score. If I can find somebody open, and sure enough, Ostrander is going to be that guy for me. 5th touchdown for ya boy. But we're not done yet in this half though, as we have 30 seconds, but of course I throw an interception. I got a little too cocky, and it certainly showed. Oh well, can only do so much. Got that little gunslinger mentality, that Brett Favre kind of mentality, where you gotta take the really good with the really bad, and that was of course a really bad pass that I threw, but we're still working our way into a goal line situation. 2nd and goal, gonna try to run it in, and I get another rushing touchdown, making it my 2nd rushing touchdown of this ball game. I have the Greensboro Pride of 56-14. We are just definitely killing these boys right now, as Craig gets 21 yards on the play. Although it doesn't lead anywhere else. But you know, the team is balling out. I've really been loving the opportunity to come down, and really appreciate the opportunity, because my old head coach, my old high school head coach from the first few episodes of the Max Carlson dynasty, he's actually coaching at this university now. So it's really nice to have those kind of connections and still have one person out there that still believes in your boy. Speaking of your boy though, gonna get ready to run this little stick concept, get it to Fian, who gets 6 yards for me. Gotta move the chains just a little bit, keep us on schedule. And then 2nd and 4 for your boy. Ostrander goes into the motion, gonna drop back the pass. I see Weisbecker, and he shoves his way into the end zone for another touchdown, and it makes it my 5th passing TD of the ball game. As Ciara, he gets 8 more yards for the team. 2nd and 2 though, gonna drop back. Max is gonna get it to Fian, who breaks multiple tackles, gets it inside the 5-yard line for a nice 1st and goal opportunity, which is finished off by Gio Ciara. 5-yard reception, and it's my 6th passing touchdown. Having myself a day with over 500 yards passing and 5 passing touchdowns so far. And I'm actually taken out of the game, so I don't even play in the 4th quarter. But I will say though that your boy definitely showed out in his first game with the Greensboro Pride with just amazing stats across the board. Winning the game 84-21 first time out. We definitely put some points on the board, and it's gonna bring up the attention of some other schools. Or at least I'm certainly hope so, as we actually go ahead and get player of the game, of course. 536 yards, 24 yards on the ground, and I counted for 9 total touchdowns today. So I'm extremely thankful for that. Gonna see one more look of my stats, and we're still a 1-star, but you know, we're doing pretty good. As if we come in, we'll come in as basically like a JUCO transfer. But that's really all I have. Gonna go ahead and see what kind of scholarship offers we have. I'll check back with you guys when we get to that screen. Alright, so it looks like we got 2 scholarship offers to work with. We have 1 scholarship offer from Mid-Tennessee State, and then we have another scholarship offer from the University of Memphis. And then we have a few choices to work with. We can either go to Virginia, Ole Miss, or NC State. And, you know, these are all solid choices for the first time out. Usually you get only like 1 or 2-star schools, but I think I'm going to go ahead and rock with NC State. But that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this video. Make sure you leave a like, as well as hit that subscribe button if you're brand new, because I would truly appreciate that. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you take care. Peace.